Hi guys, Darth Deuces here, and I start with the Black Series 6-inch action figure review, and today I have Constable Zuvio, quite possibly the worst peg warmer I've ever seen for a Star Wars figure, or at least for a Black Series figure. He's probably been the worst peg warmer I've ever seen. I only picked him up because he was on sale, and kind of had that, plastic hit, so I picked him up. Just see what he's like. I didn't pay a ton for him, like 15 bucks isn't terrible. Yeah, he's probably the biggest peg warmer on the shelf. He's been around forever now. Mainly because the character literally wasn't in the movie. They showed some behind the scenes of him going to be in the movie, and then he just wasn't. So if he's in the movie, maybe he'd be more popular. I don't know. Anyways, take a look on the packaging first. You got the standard red and black packaging. Start with the Black Series. Pretty cool image of him there. Figure inside. He's number 9. And then there he is there. And Constable Zuvio, a vigilant law officer on a mostly lawless world, the tough and humorless Constable Zuvio keeps order in a frontier trading post. So, he sounds like he could have an interesting character story, but they just didn't really expand on him. He hasn't even been in any books as far as I know. Like, the only thing I've seen is in the Darth Maul comic. Some of his species wearing like very similar outfits were spotted, and that's literally all I've seen of him. So I don't know. But we're gonna take him out of the packaging and see if he's a decent figure. Alright, so now I have Constable Zuvio out of the packaging, and it's not a terrible figure. It has a lot of good things about it, things that a good action figure should have. I think the fact he was in the movie really hurts this figure. There are also some things I just don't like about it. He's interesting. I think if you can get anything out of this figure, it's just that he's unique and he's an alien, which we don't have too many of in the Black Series 6-inch line, so he adds a little variation to the collection. But anyways, I'll let you guys be the judge yourself. I definitely, right off the bat, wouldn't pay full price for this guy, but on sale, Let's take a look at the head sculpt. If one wants to focus in. Head sculpt's actually pretty good. He has some really nice sculpt detail as well as paint apps with varying different colors on his face there, which look really cool. He got all the wrinkles and whatnot. He's got the yellow eyes, the black pupils, which is really cool. He's got this mask, which has some really nice paint apps. I think, if anything, this figure's a peg warmer. It's probably one of the best paint apps I've seen on a Black Series figure in a long time. He has all this really nice paint detailing. He has this really cool sculpted, I guess, maybe communicator or something. I have no idea what it is, but it's painted like a silvery gunmetal and sculpts all the way around. It's really cool. He's got his little helmet or hat or whatever, which is pretty cool as well. He's got like this red and green, and actually his whole paint scheme for his armor looks a lot like Boba Fett. He has green there and silver, and you got this really nice sculpt here, makes it all look all rough and whatnot. You got this nice silver dry brushing on it as well, which actually makes it look really good. Again, the paint apps are actually really impressive on this guy, and the sculpting is also pretty good. If only Hasbro put this in on figures that we actually care about. But yeah, here's this front armor. It looks pretty good again. You got this nice sculpt and whatnot. This backpack here, which is removable. It's got a little bit of a black wash to make it not look just plain, and the straps there are painted in this yellowish orange, which is cool. Got a little antennae there. Got the gauntlets here, again, look really nice, and this sort of burgundy dark red with the silver dry brushing looks really good. He's got his little poncho thingy or whatever. Has some weathering on the end to make it look, I guess, dirty. Yeah, the legs here. He's just got some really standard pants, but there is sculpt there, so that's cool. And the boots are also nicely sculpted, and he's got some really nice paint apps again to bring out that sculpt. So in terms of sculpt and paint apps and everything, this figure really is excellent. He's got a lot of paint apps and stuff like that going on, so that's really cool. In terms of articulation, he's not bad. He's a ball joint in the head with a hinge, so you get some decent movement out of the head. Ball hinges at the shoulders move okay. Ball hinges at the elbows, which are actually pretty good because they bend a little bit past 90 degrees, so that's really good. Ball hinge at the wrist. I'm assuming it's a waist joint, but because of this torso skirt thing, you're not going to be able to get that articulation out of them. Ball hinges at the hips, which again are limited by the skirt there. swivel cut thigh, double hinges at the knees, and hinges at the ankles of the rockers. So he has decent articulation. Some of it is hindered, which kind of sucks, but In terms of accessories, he comes with the backpack here, which is removable. So that's cool. I'm not going to remove it because no point, but you can remove it if you want to. He also comes with his spear, I guess you can say, for lack of a better term. It looks like it's a cobbled together from multiple different parts of stuff. Like, you look like you got the buttstock of a rifle. Then you got like this pole with this sculpted strap, which has no function. You can't sling it or anything. Then he has the blade here, which is painted in silver, and it looks like it was just taken from the shard or something. So I kind of like that barbaricness of it. He kind of has this barbarianism to him, which is kind of cool. Or this roughness, I guess. And it's cool, nice sculpted, some different paint apps on it, which is pretty cool. You can hold it in both hands or one hand, whatever you want to do with them, pretty well, so that's cool. And last thing I'm going to do is just do a really quick comparison, because he's actually a pretty short figure. I didn't realize how short he was until I actually took him out of the packaging. Just comparing him with what I'd call probably the standard scale 6-inch there. Here he is with the First Order Stormtrooper. First Order Stormtrooper actually towers over him, and the First Order Stormtrooper is, I'd say, average height. So yeah, he's pretty small, which is interesting. But yeah, so that's that. Anyways, that's my review of Constable Zuvio. You know, best character in Star Wars ever. You know, most sought after rare figure out there. You know, it's not bad. I think in terms of an action figure, it's pretty good. In terms of Star Wars figure, not so much, just because he didn't even appear in the movie. So I think if you want, like, if you're looking for like background characters or whatever for your Star Wars Black Series 6-inch display, or you just want, you know, an alien or something a little more unique to spice up the display, and you can find this guy on sale. I would never pay full price for this guy. If you can find him on sale, which I'm pretty sure you'll be able to, because he's peg warming everywhere, then I say get it. If you can get it cheap, why not? But you can't get it cheap. Easy pass. And even if you get it cheap, you're still not too hot in the figure. Easy pass. Don't even bother. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know anything in the comments below. And as always, may the Force be with you.